Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Dale Franklin, and this is Mondays with Dale. It's a call that we've been doing for about 2.5 years. And let's see who we got. Okay. And what it's for is a couple fold. It's basically to create a community. So we have this is all people that are with My Daily Choice or thinking about joining My Daily Choice, that and primarily for the African market, but not entirely. And it's, again, we're trying to create a community, a family, a place where you can go for support, where you can learn to you can get to know some of the people here, and maybe as time goes on get to meet them and become friends, and just, again, create that feeling of support that we need when we're building a business. Okay, so that's one thing. The other thing is to keep you informed, keep you up to date. Any network marketing company that's worth their salt is always evolving, always changing, always making things better. And nobody does that more than My Daily Choice. We are constantly adding new product lines, new products, new trainings, new enhancements to our back office. All kinds of things are constantly changing. So you want to be able to stay up on what's going on. You want to be in a community like this. So that's why we do this. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is communication. Communication is key and always will be in network marketing. And so because of that, I'm going to spend the next few minutes, for the people that are relatively new on this call, just giving you some ways to contact me, ways to be part of our family as far as support groups and things like that. So here goes. The first thing I'll do is I'll give you my personal phone number. If you have a pen and paper, please just jot this down. My personal phone number is the +1-802-343-9075. That's the +1-802-343-9075. If you use that, you could call me, you could text me, you can get me on WhatsApp, Telegram, Viber. If you do want to reach out to me, though, please text me or message me first, because if you just try to call me, be honest with you, I'm on the phone or on these Zoom calls anywhere from 10 to 14 hours a day building this team. And so if you just up and call me, there's a good chance I won't be available to you. But if you schedule a time with me, I'll be glad to put you in my schedule so that we can certainly have time to talk, and I can give you the amount of time you deserve and the attention you deserve. So another way you can reach me is you can join me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/ and my address, dalefranklin.378. dalefranklin.378. That way you can if you join me and friend me on Facebook, then you can message me on Facebook, and we can chat that way. Why do I do all this? I do all this because I want you to succeed, and I don't want the reason for you to ever have a challenge in this business is because you can't get answers, because you can't reach out to me or somebody in the leadership team. So again, I want you to have access. The next thing I'm going to do very quickly is share my screen. Oops, did that wrong. Oh, here we go. This here, and we're going to go right to there. Okay, I'm showing you this. This is a website that one of my associates built for me. Barbara Zazetis built this for me. And why do I show this to you? This website was made this is not made for me to promote anything particular. It is basic because I do that anyway with my website that I have with My Daily Choice. This is kind of a clearinghouse for information for you guys, so you'll have a place to go so you can learn. Okay, and what we have here is, if you want to know more about me, there's Who is Dale. If you'd like to know more about my background and all that, you can click on there. The opportunity blog is just what you see right here. It keeps you up to date on what we're doing and when we're doing it. You can go to products, and like, for instance, in Africa right now, Fuel Factor X is one of our main products. If you needed more information on Fuel Factor X, you can come down here, click on it. Come on. There we go. And here you have everything that you need for Fuel Factor X. You know, what is FFX? There's a short video. There's a longer video that tells you about the product, gives you some testimonials, explains what our product does. There's also a slideshow presentation you can use to talk to people about it if you want. You can go down further, and there's all kinds of information. There's frequently asked questions. There's testimonials. I'm one of them right there. You have white papers. You have all kinds of information on how this works with different fuels, material safety data sheets, how it works in commercial vehicles. So again, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to give you all the information you need to answer any questions you may have. So again, you can click on here and get any one of these products. We're working on the one, we will be working on the one very soon for the new travel program we have, High Life Travel, and we'll have that in here too. But again, it gives you a chance to come off as an expert in your field by knowing more about the products before you sit down with somebody and discuss them. Then the most important thing here is connections. And from here, you can come down scroll down. You can subscribe to my email list. So as we expand on some of the things we're going to be doing, we can send you emails if you want. Don't worry, I'm not a guy who's going to spam the heck out of you. This is just something, if we do a newsletter or something like that, you'll be able to get it. And you'll always be able to unsubscribe if you so choose. Telegram's a great way for us to communicate with our corporate office. They use Telegram around the world. It works just almost exactly like WhatsApp. If you don't have Telegram application, you can click it here and download it. Once you have it, you can join the Dale Franklin Network Telegram channel, so you can keep up to date on what's going on. You can join My Daily Choice, latest news channel. That's directly from the corporate. And then also the new Fun Chat on Telegram, which is basically Fun is the one of the largest groups in the company, and it's basically all the people that are part of Chris Robinson's team. Okay, so again, if you're members of those three, you really be able to keep up to date on what's going on. If you prefer WhatsApp, there's also you can come down here. You can join MDC Africa 2.0. You know, there's a Dale's information funnel, which is one that I try to keep everybody on so that you keep up to date with what's going on. But again, this is a ways for you to stay connected and learn about what the business is about and what the changes are on a day-to-day basis. Again, you can friend me on Facebook. Once you do, and you join some of these groups, you can join the Win Network, as again is Chris Robinson's team. Win Testimonials. Those are a lot of live testimonials that talk about different products we sell. These are emotional testimonials. These people are finding great relief, and they're saving money. They're doing, you know, they're using our products, and they're seeing how well they work, and they're giving very emotional testimonials on what it has done to help them. We have Team We, which is, if for anybody that knows Chris Bailey, that's Chris Bailey's team. And then the Fun Biz Opportunity House of Brands and Training, again, is another group that we have that you can keep up on different things. I'm going to skip YouTube just for a minute. I'm going to come down here to the Zoom meetings. If you didn't have a chance to talk to us and know what's going on, you just could come down here to Zoom meetings, and you can see that we constantly have things going on. We have the Fun Power Push on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, which is 30 minutes of specific activities to help you succeed faster. We have the 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Kenya time. That's this call right now. There's the link to get on. There's the password if you need it. And then if you want to stay up really late at night, you can watch our Freedom Unified Network International Monday night training call, which actually for like Kenya is 5 a.m. in the morning, and for South Africa 4 a.m. so forth. Or we do record these, so if you don't want to stay up that late or get up that early, you can obviously get get a recording of it and watch it. Then Tuesdays, we have the Cosmic Beauty Lounge for people that are working with the cosmetic lines. We have Chris Bailey does an opportunity presentation at the same time that I'm doing this, but on Tuesday. So at 9 p.m. Kenya time on Tuesdays. And that one is basically highlighting the high life travel. And then, and there again, we have for the United States and stuff like that, we have an opportunity presentation by Jermaine Johnson. That again is in the middle of the night for you guys. Wednesdays, we have the Power Push. Thursdays, Chris Bailey and myself do a Fuel Factor X presentation, which is 9 p.m. Kenya time, 8 p.m. South Africa time, so forth. There's the link again and the password for that. Fridays, again, the Power Push, and then one Saturday of every month, we have our Super Saturday, which is 90 minutes, starts at the same time as the other calls we talked about. So again, 9 p.m. in Kenya. And that is 90 minutes of just good training, good, we have 5 or 6 guys on there, and they each take, 8 to 10, 12 minutes and do a little training. So you're getting a lot of information, a lot of perspective from a lot of different people. And it's a great resource to learn from. I have never had anybody who went to a Super Saturday tell me they wish they hadn't gone. So that is the general kind of outlook of what we do on a weekly basis. Now I want to go back up here to subscribe on YouTube. Okay, we probably should just call that YouTube period, not subscribe, because it'll take you right to what we're looking to show you. If we go here and we go to videos, it's going to show you all the videos that I have created over the last 2.5 years. And there's a pile of them, literally 100, well over 100 of them. And there's everything here from interviews with top leaders to presentations to you name it. Now, you can take it from here. These show them in chronological order. But if we go over here to playlists, it will break it down by categories, okay? And you have everything from, old Super Saturdays that you can go to, Chris Bailey's opportunity presentations, maybe Chris Bailey's opportunity presentation with Ukrainian subtitles, with Swahili subtitles, with Spanish subtitles, French subtitles. We have trainings. We have training on the comp plan. We have all kinds of stuff here that you can go into and learn so that you know exactly how this business works. But the one I love the most is the very first one. It's called Starter Set. And if we click on that, this brings you to, if you came in this business and were working with me and I went out tomorrow and got run over by a truck, you would still be able to build this business just by this starter set, okay? And what contains here is there's 8 videos, and you can use them as you see fit. The first one is a Chris Bailey opportunity presentation, okay, 38 minutes long. The next one is an FFX opportunity presentation of Chris Bailey and myself talking about just about Fuel Factor X and a little bit about our other products. Then we have another one that's done by Aaron Parker that talks about the High Life Travel. It's a High Life Travel overview on our prepaid travel savings, okay? Again, in Africa, the FFX and the High Life Travel are two main products that we sell. And the reason that being is because those are the two that are most demand, okay? We will add more products as time goes on, but I'll tell you, from past history with Fuel Factor X, we know that's a multi-million-dollar opportunity in Africa. And the same thing with High Life Travel, because we've seen companies like World Ventures and such that have done millions and millions and millions of dollars in Africa. And this is a better program. In fact, many of the people that were in World Ventures have come over and how did I get muted? Okay, I'm unmuted again now, I guess. Jody, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Dale.
Okay, I don't know what happened there, but the next thing we do is we train some of our training, relationship mapping. Incredible training. It's all about how to build your business using basically Facebook, using your friends on Facebook and creating relationships that are going to be strong, that are going to help people build together as friends. If you don't watch anything else and you're building this business, watch that video. She's describing a different company from years back, but the overall concept is rock solid, and it's a phenomenal way of building your team and maintaining your team. The next one is basically getting to know your back office. Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So this one that we have here will be replaced, hopefully, with the one I do today, and it trains you on how to work your website, and the back office comes with it. Then we have the compensation plan training. You can either go with the Chris Robinson 21-minute one, which is kind of a quick overview, or you can really dive deep into compensation training and watch the first two-part system by Chris Bailey. The first one, he does a really good job of an overview of what's going on in our comp plan. And then the second one really gets down to the nitty-gritty and tells you how to optimize the income for yourself and your team. So again, if you take these 8 videos and just learn from these, you can become a multimillionaire or earn whatever amount of money you decide you want to earn in this business, whether it's $100 a month or $100,000 a month. You can do it just by going through and working with what I've got right here. So I feel that this here is one-stop shopping for building your business. Okay, so let me stop share for just a second. So that gives you an idea of what we're doing there with DaleFranklin.net. And I really think if you're serious about this business, you should go on there and at least kind of go through it and see what it has to offer, and you pick and choose what you want to what you need to use, how you want to run your business, but take the information that will work with you. Okay. And on top of all that, Jody Levanway, who's on here, she does every night. She sends out reminders of what's going on tomorrow, what meetings we have, whether corporate's having a special meeting. Right now, we're doing some stuff with the Black Friday sales and things like that. She's keeping everybody up to date. So if you're in this business and you tell me you don't know what's going on, it's your own fault, because we are giving you every bit of information we possibly can, so you'll be up to date on everything whenever anything is happening. The next thing I just want to let you know is, besides everything that I've just said, if you need I told you we have Mondays with Dale. We have Tuesdays and Thursdays with Chris Robinson and doing opportunity presentations. We'll also do customized ones. So if you want a specific day for your team, you want to do a grand opening, for instance, you want to invite 20, 30, 40, 50 people to a call and have us work with you, we'll be glad to do that. You can schedule your own private grand opening anytime you want to. Just let us know in advance so we can schedule you in. I can get you scheduled with myself. I can get you scheduled with other top leaders. I can get you scheduled. If we have a big enough group, I can even get the owner of our company to come on. If you have network marketers that are already really successful in another company that are looking for a new home, I can get you a direct call with the CEO of our company, and they can discuss everything from there. And if you have somebody who's doing 6 figures a month in commissions, that's what they're making that, and they want to know more about our company will actually fly them to the corporate office and wine and dine them and show them what we have to offer. So again, a lot of different ways for you to build. Told you about the Super Saturdays. I just want to put a note. I've had a lot of requests lately to have more information on how the iPay works. We're working, Stephen Cavillo, who has been instrumental in putting that together, just got back today. He's been working the business in Ethiopia for 10 days. He's back. He's the one that's putting together a training program for that. And we'll have that hopefully for you by later on this week. So we can take you step by step on how to use iPay and how to connect. Okay, so bear with us. We'll have that to you soon. Also, Black Friday sales are going on right now. Now, for the African market, a lot of what the sales are going to be are things you're not going to have access to, and I'm sorry about that. But we'll keep our eyes open when there are products or deals that are specifically good for Africa. We'll certainly let you know, and obviously corporate will let you know also. But bear with us. We're going to build Africa into I truly believe in the biggest continent for our company in the world. And when we do that, we'll be able to pick and choose what we want for products, but we have to prove it to them first. The next thing I just want to bring up real quick before I start, because I'm burning through time here quickly. We're having an incentive program. Okay, we're having a boot camp in Budapest, Hungary, on from January 26th to the 30th, and it's going to be Mark Aceta, who's our new trainer for our whole company, is going to be there. Josh and Jenna Zweigel are going to be there, the owners of the company. This is big thing. This is showing people how to build their business. Now, because it's in Hungary, because Hungary is growing very quickly, we said, well, why not have the African market go there too? Because it's, number one, it's easier to get to than going to the United States. It's the visa is easier to get. There's no COVID vaccination restrictions, so it makes it a lot easier. So here's the deal we're making with you guys. If you first of all, if you're interested in doing this, you need to buy a 16-pack of FFX or the equivalent, okay, as far as BV. So, but you need to buy some Fuel Factor X, and you need to buy it from your website so we can track it, okay? So you gotta order on your website and go through the process of paying for it on your website and having it delivered through our new Fargo delivery service. So again, we're trying to kind of force everybody to kind of get used to that whole process. So you got to buy the 16-pack of Fuel Factor X. Once you've done that, if you reach 5K affiliate between now and December 31st, we will pay for your ticket to get to this boot camp. If you make 10K between now and December 31st, we will pay for your ticket and your hotel room. And if you make 25K between now and December 31st, we will pay your ticket, your hotel room, and your airfare to go to this boot camp. So again, I hope you guys are excited about this, because it is this is a chance for you to learn from the #1 trainer in the world, to rub elbows with some of the best leaders in our company, and to have time to meet and chat with the owners of the company. So I hope that excites you, because it excites me. I'm hoping to be there myself. So that's that. So now we're going to go right into training for today. And I know this is one of those days you got to hear me talk a lot, and I'm sorry. I usually like to bring on other people, but today is about learning the back office. So I'm going to be reading a little bit and showing you a lot. So the first thing, I just want to read a couple of things that I wrote down. Today, I'm going to walk you through the website using one that I made for my wife as a demo. Okay, so you're gonna actually see a live back office. The funny thing about this, I'll point out later, is the fact that I created this several years ago as just a training program, and we've made over $4,200 just by accident. So when people say they can't make money on this, I never even attempted to make money on this, but enough people saw the website and ordered through it that we generated $4,200 in commissions from basically a dummy account. So it just proves that things work. I spent a large part of my time every week. I spent a large part of my time answering people questions. And again, I don't mind answering questions, but when you answer the same questions over and over again, you realize that maybe you need to do more so that people don't ask those questions. So the reason I'm doing this training today is so you'll know where to find the answers. Okay, you know how they talk about if you give a person a fish, you feed them for a day. Teach them how to fish, you feed them for a lifetime. Well, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make things easier for you to be a leader and to not only learn about get the information yourself, but be able to train your team to know where the information is. Okay, but don't I get it. We don't necessarily do our homework. And when I was in high school, I was one of those guys. I never cracked a book when I got home, but I listened in class. And because I listened in class and knew what the teacher wanted, I got good grades and I learned. But the bottom line was I was not a great student at taking home homework and getting it done. I get it. Okay. So today is kind of a me force feeding you some of the information that maybe you've never seen before. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen again. And we're going to go to here. I think I got the right one. Yep. Okay. So this is the website for, I guess now you can see it on the screen. Okay. This is the website I created for my wife. Okay. So this is the same as what you guys all have. You all have websites like this. And I'm going to start off with the simplest part of it. And you'd be amazed how many people join this business. And they when they're filling out the application, it asks for them to make a username and to pick out a password. And they do that, but they don't write it down. And so they go back a week or so later and decide to get on their website, and they can't remember how to do it. Okay. So when you have people that are joining, or when you're joining, make sure you write down your username and your password and put it somewhere where you won't forget it. Okay. Because I'll tell you what happens. I've had a number of people over the years who joined this business and never amounted to anything because of one reason. They forgot their password. They forgot their username. They didn't want to let people know that, so they didn't tell us. They just faded away. Okay, they felt guilty because they didn't want to look stupid because they forgot their username or password. There's no such thing as looking stupid. Looking stupid is losing an opportunity like this because you didn't ask somebody to help you find out what your password was, or to help you get on. So again, your username and password will show you what you do with those. But basically, when you join, your website is going to be mydailychoice.com / and whatever your username was. Okay. So, for instance, in this one, it's mydailychoice.com / and my wife had K5D Enterprises. Okay. So that's how she gets onto here. Now, when we're going to talk about a little bit about this before we go to the back office, you can see this blue band up here. You can see there's a lot of different things that you can do. You can go to shop, and it'll bring up all the different products we have. You can choose to pick a certain brand or a certain type of product. You can come down through here, like for instance, if we're talking the FFX, you can click on automotive. And it's going to show you our automotive stuff. Okay. And again, you can see we have a waterless cleaner for vehicles, and we have our Fuel Factor X. So, and again, we make this all the way up to 55-gallon drums for huge companies that spend tons and tons and tons of money on fuel. So, but you can come down here, you can click, like if you want to just have the fuel treatment, you can click on that and it'll just have the fuel treatment. You can break it down any way you want to. If you want to go by brands, you can click off that. You can say you wanted to know more about High Life Travel. You click on High Life Travel, and right there is all the different products that we sell on High Life Travel. So again, it's this is all stuff you guys readily probably know, but I'm just trying to bring it to your attention. Okay. Also here, let's see, right here, daily, we have deals. So you have right now we have a Black Friday sale. There's going to be different stuff every day. We have live events. Filters. Okay, let me get rid of that one. Enrollment packs. I'm doing something wrong, but I'm not going to waste a lot of time on it. Basically, if you do it the right way, it'll bring up all your stuff for you. But here's brands. Once again, Fuel Factor X, bring it up. It's going to give you everything you need on Fuel Factor X, all the information, what it does, answers questions, shows you how you can buy it. Everything is there. if you have people that go on here and they're interested in making money, they can click on affiliates, and they can, when they do that, then if they want to know how they get paid, there's a compensation plan right there. And there's all kinds of information on why it'd be an advantage to join. They can come down here and decide how they want to come in, and they can click and get started. So literally they could join your business without even chatting with you if they wanted to. Let's see what else I want to show you about that. There's again membership rewards, which is whether you're an affiliate or whether you're a customer. There's ways for you to earn extra points so that you can get some free product. Our story is all about Josh and Jenna Zweigel. There's a 23-minute video talking about the company. There's a biography about them. There is different what our community is, what our company values are. Everything you need is right here. So you can really, if you got people that are interested in the business, they can go there. They can learn about who's running the place. Okay. The other thing I want to show you before we slide into the back office. A lot of people call me all the time and they say, "Hey Dale, how do I've got somebody from Germany and I don't know what we sell in Germany. How do I find that out?" Well, you can scroll all the way down here from any one of these screens, all the way to the bottom, and see where it says product availability. You can click on that, and then you can come over here and click on, I don't know if that might be Germany right there. I got it right. No, that's Hungary. Well, I'll find it eventually. Well, let's go with this one. Let's go Hungary, which is a country we're really growing in. If you scroll down, you're going to have a list of everything we sell there. And you can click over and keep clicking all the way to 28. So obviously they're getting most everything we have to sell, they have access to. So the beauty of this is if you have somebody if you're in Africa, say you're in South Africa, and right now you've got FFX and High Life Travel and CashX, and that's basically it. And you have somebody that you're trying to sell to in Germany, they can go and get on the website in Germany and they can see everything that's available in Germany, which could be a lot more products than you have available to you. And they can buy products that you can't get, but you can make money on it. Okay. So again, very, very neat that we can keep track of all of this. So now let's see, let's get back to here. And we're gonna log in. So you come up here to log in. And as I said, my wife's username was K5D Enterprises, which stands for, my wife's name is Kathy and I'm Dale, and we have 4 children, all with the first letter D. So it's the K5D Enterprises. That's how that comes about. Then she puts in a password, logs in. Then we come up here to what now this says My Affiliate Back Office. So you click on that and it's going to take you to the back office. Okay. So we've gotten in, we're here. We're going to go to home first. Home will give you, as you can see, everything is completed here. But this is, if you're brand new to this company and you are just getting started, you certainly want to go into the home page and you want to put in your profile, your account details, your addresses, everything else you need. And you want to set up your payment option. Okay. So, you like, for instance, here, you can go here and we direct deposit. So again, you can put in your all your banking information, and the company will send your money directly through to your bank account, whether it's a savings account, checking account, wherever you want to send it to. You can do it that way. We have a couple other ways like CoinZoom and Global eWallet, but I found the easiest way to keep track of everything is to have it direct deposit right into your bank account. So if you're out there and you're worried about your bank account being worried about somebody getting into your bank account, then what I suggest you start another small business account, a separate account other than the one you already have, and just use that to put your money into, and also to pay for any expenses you have. So when it comes time tax time, you'll have all your information in one place. So that's that dashboard. Dashboard shows you a lot of what's going on a regular basis. Let you know what rank you are, let you see your team, how your team is doing. As you can see, when I place this for my wife, is just one to work with. One of the teams underneath her blew up, so she has 633,000 binary on one leg. I just took a bunch of money off of this one, so this has been reduced down, but it was substantially higher. You can see that up here, where does it show? Right there, total commissions, $4,212 I've made on this account by accident. Okay, so it's again, this is amazing business when you can make money like that just by just just having your website out there. One thing I want to point out too, let's see here. Okay, I have 633,000 over here, and at one time I had over 10,000 here. Okay, so I'm going to just tell you what happens when you do that. Okay, when you're binary qualified, and I had over 10,000 on accumulated on that leg. That 10,000, I was qualified for 1,500 in binary commissions. So I got paid $1,500 in binary commissions on that lesser leg. Well, what else happened? Because my upline, which happens to be me because it was my wife's account, as long as my upline, their upline and their upline, as long as they're at least 5K affiliates, this is what happened. My spot above my wife's, I get a 30% commission on what she got paid. So she got paid $1,500. I get 30% of that. So I got $450. Okay. My upline, as long as he's a 5K affiliate or better, he earns 20% of what she created, or they earn $300. And then their upline would earn 10%. So they earned $150. So you can see why with this leadership check match, your people, your leaders that are above you are certainly going to help you succeed, because if they help you succeed, it puts not only going to help them on their binary commission, but it's also going to help them in leadership check match. They're going to make a lot of money for helping you. So again, this keeps this thing from being cutthroat. If your upline's always making more money off of you, they're going to be paying attention to you. They're going to be helping you. So I just want to bring that to your attention. So now we go over here to my account, and everything here. Again, some of this stuff I'm just going to be pointing out to you today because there's so much to go over. Your subscription. You can go in there and check on your subscriptions, change your subscriptions. What used to be called your auto ships. So if you are last month you bought a bunch of FFX, and this month you are in an area where you could buy some gift certificates through High Life Travel or something like that, you can switch things out. Okay. You can also check your order history. So when you check your order history, if you've ordered something and it hasn't gotten to you yet, there's always a tracking number in there. So you're going to be able to keep track of where your order is, so you'll know when it's going to be delivered and all that. Credit wallet, again, that's another way to take some of your money and put it into a company credit wallet, so that you can use it to enhance other people's. Well, you could use it for a lot of things. You could buy some. Maybe you have somebody who's been doing a really great job for you as one of your affiliates, and you want to reward them. So maybe you buy some product directly from them, or maybe you just give them $25 worth of credit wallet so they can help build themselves. There's so many ways you can use that. Same thing with a gift. You can buy gift wallets, which you can give away to people. You have loyalty rewards. You have payment options, so you can see how the best way to get paid, and all your account settings. So the next thing we're going to talk about is my team. Let me shrink this down. And the things I want to go over here, a couple primary things. Number one, binary tree. Okay, this is your whole tree of everybody that's on your team. You can scroll down, up, sideways, any way you want to see what's going on. you click on, you hover over any one of them, and it'll tell you, okay, there's my wife, Kathy Franklin. There's her account number. She's from the United States. I enrolled her. She does have a subscription. She is, it tells me how much on this particular month she has building on each leg, and that she's already got a personal volume from herself for buying a subscription. So again, you're able to click on different people and see what they're doing or what they're not doing and decide how you want to help them. Okay, so that's binary. The enroller tree. This is people that are you directly enrolled yourself, and then you can also you can go down multiple layers and see who they enrolled. But again, you get an idea of what they're doing. You can click on them. You can see the same thing. You can see when they joined, who their enroller is, all kinds of stuff, what their rank is. So again, this is a way to look at your overall leadership team, as opposed to just your binary team. The next thing is holding tank. Now, I don't have anybody in here right now, but holding tank is pretty cool. Okay, it can when you sign up a new, if you've picked holding tank as the way you want to where you want your people to go once they've been enrolled, they will go here, and there's some things you can do with this. You can, if you have, you can see when you sign them up, it'll give you their user ID, their name, what they bought, everything. And it also shows, it says here, new placement sponsor. Okay, before, if you sign somebody up, they were either went on their left leg, or outer right leg. You had no choice in what happened besides that. Well, now, if you have somebody that you want to place them under, and if you want to keep being their sponsor, you can place them anywhere you want on the binary tree, so that you can help some of your team with their commissions. Or if you have somebody that's really doing really well and you want to help them even more, you can actually take that person that you sponsored, and instead of you sponsoring them, you can name them the sponsor. So they'll have, again, this is a great way to help people get active, to get qualified, and it's a great way to reward your leaders. So that's one thing it does. Another thing you can do is, I do this quite often. You might sign up somebody, and now you got one person here. So now I've got a lot of people on the fence I've been talking to for several weeks. So I'll call up somebody and I'll say, hey, I just signed up John, and if you join today, I will place John under you, and you will have somebody under you already. And so that maybe that person's name was George, and George comes and says, all right, I'll do that. So George joins. So then I can go to somebody else and say, hey, if you join right now, I can put John and George under you and give you an incentive to join right now. And you can keep doing that. I've done that several times where I've actually placed six or seven people, because I've offered them all a chance to actually have team members under them when they join. So the other thing about this, just so you're aware, once you have people in the holding tank, you have 7 days to place them. So if you don't place them after 7 days, they're going to automatically be placed to your lesser leg on the outside, which is fine. But in the meantime, you have 7 days to do whatever you want to do to make sure you can optimize optimize what you want to do with them, as far as either let it be somebody you're helping that's a good leader that you're going to sponsor them for them, or if you want to again, like I said, you want to use it as a tool to increase other people that might want to join, you can do that. So again, this is a great tool, and I really think you guys should use this as much as possible. Team chat. Let's see how we're doing on time. I'm going to move along here fairly quickly. Team chat is just a place you can go, and you can choose your individual people on your team if you want to chat with them individually, or you can create groups and chat with multiple groups. Very much like a WhatsApp or a Telegram, but it's right in your back office. Websites. You have your replicated websites. I'm just going to click on that real quick. This is a website that everybody gets. But if you want to be specific to somebody, if you want to send somebody one that's just highlights, say a highlight travel, you can click on, you can copy this whole link right here, this whole URL, and you can start up a separate website for yourself and send that to your friends. So again, what they would see when they opened it up, the main thing they would see would be all about High Life Travel. If you would send them something on Body Melt, it would be all on Body Melt. Whatever you sent to them specifically, that's what they're going to see first. They're still going to be able to see everything else that we have, but it's going to be focused on the particular product that you chose. Capture pages. Capture pages is a great way to build your business. You know, all you have to do here is pick out the one of these you like the best, and the way to use them is you can either make it based on something that kind of reminds people of you, or you can specifically put it towards something that reminds you of the person you're sending it to. For instance, over here you have one with a lady doing yoga. Well, maybe you have somebody who's quite an athlete, so maybe that's the one you choose for them. Or maybe you want people to, maybe you're building in Africa and you just want to have something that's specifically to be your own boss or whatever. I mean, you get to choose how you want to send this and how you want to represent yourself. And when you do, you just copy the link, and then you put the link into an email, a message in Messenger, and a WhatsApp post, whatever, and just reach out to people and say, hey, I've just gotten into this wonderful business. I'm really excited. I thought of you, and I'd love it if you just take a look at this link and see what we have, what we're doing. You know, use whatever you want to use to get their attention. But your bottom line is you're sending them this link. When they get the link, it's going to ask for their first name, their last name, their email, and optional their phone number. Once they do that, it's going to click and take them to our 23-minute video from our corporate office, and they're going to watch that. When that happens, you're going to get an email from the company telling you that that's in the process, and then it's going to also give them put them in queue for several different emails that will be sent to them over time. It just kind of keeps them thinking about this company. So it's a great program. It works very, very well. And then from there we have the product funnels. So in Africa, you know, we're primarily doing High Life Travel and FFX. So you can take them and send them, instead of what I just showed you, you can do the same thing here. Take these URLs and send it to your friends. And you can have one here that's specifically about FFX, and that's about a 10-minute video that's going to be done by Josh Swagel, our owner, all about FFX. Or if you're interested in High Life Travel, we have Jefferson Santos, who used to be with World Ventures, who's moved over to our company and brought thousands of people with him. And he is talking for about 11 minutes on the value and the worth of our travel program. So again, all you have to do is copy the URLs and send them out with a little message, get people to watch them, and then the company will continue to follow up with them, and you need to follow up with them, because that's where, you know, the fortune's in the follow-up. You need to follow up with them after you've done that. See, hey, when you get the notice, say, hey, I just saw that you have been watching the video. Let me know when you're done, and I'll give you a call and we can chat about what you thought. Okay, so again, great way of building your business. Here's shareable carts. I just created one earlier. You know, this one here, High Life Travel, $7.99 pack for $10,000 in discount savings. The amount, it's active. All I have to do is copy that URL and send it out to people, so they'll see. They'll actually have a cart. All they have to do is, if they like it, they just got to order it. Okay, so again, you can create anything you want to create there. Christmas time coming on, you could create a Christmas package of different products. Maybe you got somebody coming, you got a wedding coming up, and you want to give people products that from some of our different brands. You can create a basket of products from different brands, different types, whatever you want to do. You can build it any way you want. Jody Levanway, who's on here, has done that the last couple of years at Christmas time and made these beautiful baskets, thrown in some other stuff that you know, to enhance it, and created these baskets which she sold. So again, this is a great way to just make it so easy for people to buy that they will. Okay. Next thing, live stream. I just want to go over this real quick. This is these are affiliate live streams. These are people on our team in our company that have created different training materials to help us, different opportunity presentations to help us. They're all available to you. If they've been done, they're recorded. You can copy them. If they aren't, this one here is scheduled, so you know it's coming. Yeah, we have company live streams, which are ones that the corporate office put together. You can create your own live streams once you reach a certain rank in the company. And as far as putting this together, here is the directions on how to do it and the things you can do and the things you can't do. So again, it's all right there. Training, so much training. We have so much stuff that I just can't say enough about how our company treats us as far as training. I'm going to go down through here and list a few things. You can basically, you can select a language. So if you have somebody that wants to learn in French, we can pull up the stuff that's in French. You can pull up by asset types. If you want to, this TIR, that is thinking into results. That's a whole class of trainings by Jenna Zweigel. So it's all available to you. And in here, some of the things that are in here, you can learn about our new phone app. You can, there's a one in here for Chris Robinson talking about Fuel Factor X. There's a comp plan tutorial. There's a live stream tutorial, holding tank tutorial, creating shareable carts tutorial, earning loyalty rewards, My Daily Choice gift wallet, My Daily Choice credit wallet, and then trainings like becoming good at leading yourself by our CEO, Jenna. These are all things that are on there. So when all the things I've just touched on today, if you want to know more, say, hey, Dale mentioned this, but he didn't really tell us much about it. Well, I didn't have the time to get that deep into it, but you can come into here, into training, find that thing on the holding tank. Go, yeah, Dale talked about the holding tank, but I didn't quite get what he was talking about. You can go on here and there's very specific training on the holding tank or the live stream or the shareable carts. So again, absolutely phenomenal training. You certainly want to get in here. Contact manager is a way to keep track of all of your people that you ever had as customers or affiliates. You can come in here and click on the little green tab, and it's going to give you their information, their email, their phone number, their birthday, when they last ordered, what they did order. There's a place here for comments. So if you talked to them and they were very specific about something they wanted to do to cause them to join this company, like maybe they wanted to retire their parents or something like that, write that in so that the next time you chat with them, you can say, and you're talking about it, and maybe they had a bad day. You say, well, don't let this bad day ruin the fact that you want to retire your parents. Let's keep focused on the prize. So again, so important that you have all this information on your peoples, and keep adding information so you remember, because as you grow, you're going to have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on your team. It's very easy to forget certain things about people, so you want to write it down so you have it. Leaderboard is just another way of just keeping track of the people that are doing the best business during this each month. Earnings, you can track your earnings. Rank, you can track your rank. Tools, marketing assets, you can come here and let's see, what have I got here? These are constantly updated, so you want to constantly come back in here, but you can break this down again by language. You can break it down by brands. If you wanted to know something on Fuel Factor X, okay, there's all the information on Fuel Factor X. If you wanted all the brands, right, there's fine. If you want specific, okay, I'd like to know what we have for logos. Click on that, it's going to give you all the logos. So again, so much information. So presentations, okay, there's our presentation. And they see the presentation in French. There's one in Italian, one in Hungarian. Everything you need to build is right here. Reports, you have a commission calculator to help you, so you can see on any given day where your commissions are headed. Decline report shows you if somebody basically stopped an auto ship. You can reach out to them and say, hey, maybe it could be something as simple as their credit card needs to be updated. The date on it expired. So you just reach out to them, say, hey, I noticed your auto ship or your subscription didn't process. Are you still interested? So you save the sale. Rank reports for all your team, new rank ups for all your team, binary qualification, customer mastery is another way of getting, making more money. MDC Optimus, which if you click on that and do that, it's going to, on Telegram each day, it's going to tell you where you stand as far as rank and volume and all that. Ticket reports tell you about the tickets you got. Abandoned carts. You know, people go on to, you know, we all do it. You go online and you're ordering, getting ready to order something, and all of a sudden the phone rings or something happens, and you kind of slide off into something else. You forget you never actually ordered it. You built the cart, but you didn't order it. Well, we're going to know that somebody abandoned the cart, and then you can call up and say, hey, you know, John, I saw you started a cart. You had this, and this ordered, and then you never closed it. Was it something? Did you need some information, more information on the products? Was there something that confused you, or did it just not process for whatever reason? Would you like us to go ahead and finish that up for you? So in other words, again, you're not going to lose sales because somebody got distracted. So again, can you believe our company has all this for us? It's just incredible. So, and again, you can select by language, by brands, by presentation, everything. So having showed you all that, again, the rest of it, you can click on highlight track. You can shop down here. You can check our events. You can one more thing, you can go to support. If you go to support and scroll down, you can see all the phone numbers and emails and things that you can reach out to customer support. Guys, we're going to start building this business so fast in Africa that we're going to have our own support team. I'll guarantee you within the next few months. So let's make it happen. Now, I'm going to stop this. Okay, and I want to just go over a few things. I want to thank you all for being on this and putting up with me through all that, because I realized that was some of it was probably mind-numbing. But again, I hope you see that there is so much information that can help you, grow. You know, knowledge is power, and if you get back there and learn from everything that's there, you're just going to explode your business. So I've shown you where everything is. So the next time you have a question, hopefully you'll know where to go and get the answer, rather than you know, just reaching out to somebody. First, check your back office and say, oh yeah, I remember that was over here. I've got it. And train your affiliates to do the same thing. Okay, so that they feel comfortable. Okay, the first thing you should do. Well, I'll talk to that in a minute. But this training is going to be recorded, or is recorded, and we will turn it into a YouTube video, and it'll go back into dalefranklin.net like all the rest of them. So you'll have it. Okay, so you can readily give this to your people when you have new enrollees. You can give that to them so they can learn everything they need to know about the back office too. So this business is easy. Number one, invite everyone you know to watch a video link. That's the easiest thing in the world. Just invite people to watch. You don't have to go dig ditch. You haven't got to go learn a trade. All you got to do is invite people to watch a video link so they see what we do. Number two, introduce them to an upline that will help you close them, help answer your questions, and help close them. Number three, once they enroll, make them feel good about their decision by showing them this video and videos like this so that they see the value of what we are offering. Okay, make sure people have feel good about the purchase they just made, or the enrollment they just did, because you're showing them that this company does care and puts a lot of effort in helping them succeed. And then duplicate the process. That's all you have to do. And this business is so simple, so easy. It's just a matter of putting it all in. So I got a couple people with their hands up, so I want to see if they have questions. This one, Oppo, I don't know who that is, but you got your hand up. Oppo A16K1. Do you have a question? Feel free to unmute yourself. See if I can see any questions here. Placing them under someone, does the person get commission as if they sponsored them? Yes. If you to answer the question that was just asked, when placing somebody in the you've got them in your holding tank and you suddenly decide to make one of your people their sponsor, yes, they're going to get the sponsorship commission. Okay. But that's not a bad thing. You've just created a believer. Okay. You help them you sponsor somebody under them and they get paid, and it's going to fire them up. Okay. So don't be so short-sighted that you're so worried about one commission up front that you lose a good leader because of it. Okay. So again, I've done that many times. I'd much rather have a guy build his binary and build his leadership ability and make me money down the road than necessarily making all the money up front. Because again, when you send a bunch of people up and they haven't made any money yet, they don't believe. You got paid, you believe, but they don't. So again, and we, if you go on my dalefranklin.net and go to the relationship mapping video, she goes over that a lot. Okay. Raymond, you had your hand up.
Yes, brother. I just wanted to ask, on the old Genius app that we had, there were certain videos or things that we could share, and it would let us know that they had watched some of it. Do you have any idea, or have you heard if that's going to come back with our new app, where we can say they have watched 10% of the 23-minute video or something?
I haven't heard. I right now, all I know that works is the fact that you'll get a notice from the company when they have registered. And the overall thought is, okay, if they've already put their name and everything in, and they got to the video, hopefully they're going to watch the video right then. So at least you should give them a call and say, hey, after say an hour from then, just say, hey, I just saw you're registered for the pre-registered for that video. Did you get a chance to watch it? And if you haven't, when would you? And I'll check back with you. So, but to your question, that Genius app, I don't know if that's still working or what their plans are for that.
I know the Genius app doesn't work. I was just wondering if Josh was going to put that tracking service or whatever you want to call it in with the new one eventually or whatever. But thank you very much for your
Sure. Felix, I see you have a question.
Yes. Good evening from here, Nigeria.
You're from Nigeria, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for a nice for putting us through. Thank you, sir. My question is,
you're so welcome.
Yeah. My question is the difference between credit wallet and gift wallet. Just the difference.
Gift wallet is by I'll be honest with you, I don't use a gift wallet because I do things a little differently. But gift wallet is basically where you can go in and, as far as I know, and buy these little gift cards that you can send to people digitally, and they can do whatever they want with it. Whereas the credit wallet is a place where your commissions go. Okay, you can actually load that with money from a bank too if you want, but most of it comes from you tell the company that you'd like your first $200 save every month to go in the credit wallet. It can go in a credit wallet, and then you can use that for whatever you want. You can buy additional products with that. You can send it to some of your leaders as a rewards. You can do whatever you want with it. The other wallet is more towards your customers, I believe, and so you can give them a little something. So in other words, maybe you got somebody say, hey, if you spend $100, I'll give you $10 in gift card.
Okay, so that's two. Sorry, second question, please.
Yes.
Yeah, the BV from the affiliate and BV from a customer, does both BV qualifies one for ranking? The two BVs, does it qualify one for ranking?
As far as qualifying for ranking, yes, all BV counts. Good question. If you have a subscription and you want to maintain executive, you have to have 90 BV that you personally buy to maintain your rank, unless you have if you have customers out there that have bought twice that. So in other words, instead of 90 BV, you had customers about 180 BV. That month, yes, you don't have to buy anything that month because yes, your customers did it for you. But all the BV does go Well, again, you know how the comp plan works. When you're selling something yourself, some of it is you get check match or get the jump start right off the bat on part of it, and then part of it goes into the BV.
Yes.
But again, you do get commission one way or another on every bit of BV that's generated in your account.
Yeah. Still on the question. For example, I want to hit a 5K rank, for example, and I got let's say 4,000 from affiliates, those that did the auto ship. Then I got 1,000 from a customer purchased that particular month. With the 1,000 from customer, add to the 4,000, making it 5,000 for my 5K rank.
It would. Just remember, you have to have no more than 50% of your volume can come from any one entity. Yeah.
Yes.
But yes, both the customer BV and the affiliate BV would count.
Oh, perfect. Oh, wonderful. Great. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
Sure. Any other questions? I know we're running over a little bit today, but let me see if there's any. What happened to Genius app, please? What happened to the Genius app? I just think we outgrew it, to be honest with you. It's because I wouldn't be surprised if they're probably reinventing it right now as we speak, because nothing Josh does ever gets thrown away. They always are enhancing, upgrading. Let's see, what else? Do I have anything else? Yes, that's it. I want to thank you all for coming on. I want to also thank you for bearing with me, because I know that was a lot of heavy information to throw at you. But hopefully you now see the value of your back office and are excited to go back there and just kind of crawl through there and see what there is available to you. Okay. And again, as I pointed out in the training videos, there's so much stuff that you can go in there and learn the specifics about some of the different value that I showed you, as far as, credit wallet and things like that. You can go in there and there's actually tutorials to go in depth and tell you how that all works. So having said all that, guys, thanks for coming on. In the United States, we have Thanksgiving coming up on Thursday. I want to wish everybody that partakes of that a happy Thanksgiving. And for the rest of you, we will see you next Monday. Remember, I do this business because I want to do this business. I want to help as many people as possible. I love every one of you, and I want to see you all succeed. So having said all that, have a great week, and we'll see you down the road, whether it's an opportunity presentation or a training or my Mondays with Dale. So have a great week. Take care.